I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I kind of hate the background.
Why do you hate the? Why?
Because every time, like, I have to touch it, look at next to your head.
I'm
where
seeing
it has
it.
like the bar and shit.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, everybody, we're fuck ups. Both of us are. We're two fuck ups. That's it.
Just
I'm wearing glasses inside like a dish bag.
Ooh, I like the pronunciation.
Dish bag?
A dish bag.
A dish bag? Have you ever seen a douchebag in real life?
At the dollar store, yeah.
Wow. Dude, how low do you got to be using dollar store douchebags?
Dude, they got all kinds of shit at the dollar store that'll make you question.
It's nuts, dude. I see like clothes there. I'm like, who the fuck is wearing dollar store t-shirts? Shit's spelled wrong and stuff like that.
Have you seen like the weed drug tests and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah. I took one in college.
A dollar store one?
A dollar store weed drug test.
Why? Because you were like...
Just for shits and gigs? No, because I had a drug test coming up for college, and I had to test, and it was negativo. I'm also learning Spanish. I don't know if you know that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying a bad word.
I was going to ask you, oh, yeah, something about like YouTube. They say you can't cuss in the first 30 seconds, so let's do a countdown. 30, 29, 28. Welcome to Mavsplaining. 26. Fuck. 20. Ah, shit. Fuck it. Whatever.
Damn it.
Anyway, we're not going to get monetized anyway. Guys, welcome back to Mavsplaining. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys. We ran out of money. Okay, we were fucking poor for a second. We're in the poorhouse for a second. Have you been sad since we haven't been able to record? It's been a couple months, dude.
Yeah. So Maverick has hit me up several times with like new locations and like just like black market deals. Like, what if we recorded in this fucking alleyway? I know a guy, and he's gonna produce it, but I want you there, buddy. And I've just been really busy, and he's also wants to do this at like noon on a Tuesday when I'm at work.
What the fuck are you talking about,
so
dude?
I've been really sad and I haven't been able to sit in on any of it, but now we're fucking back.
Hey, how about your welcome? How about your fucking welcome for getting this back and finding a fucking good sponsor who are a bunch of good dudes. How does it taste? I don't do the THCs. I don't do THCs because I'm a Christian. But since Joey's a fucking heathen, did it taste good?
Yeah, it tasted great. It's not a crazy dose either.
7 millis.
Yeah, 7 milligrams. It's got CBD in it and stuff too, so it's gonna help with the joints.
What?
I'm working out, so that's helpful.
Are you working out?
A little bit.
How's that working out for you?
Pretty good actually. There was one day where my ankles really hurt.
Okay, that's fat problems.
That's fat. It's also flat-footed problems.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
But
did you get out of Vietnam with that excuse too?
No, my dad did. My dad was in Nam. Thank you for your service, Pops.
What was your father's middle name, Joey?
William.
That sounded made up. Anyway, guys, what I like about this product is like the flavor. You don't see flavors like that.
Yeah.
Like ranch water, prickly pear. I love prickly pear. Right above where me and Joey have matching tattoos because we're gay lovers. I have sorry, we're not actually gay lovers. I have a tattoo of a cactus that produces prickly pear. Have you ever had prickly pear?
Like an
actual fucking dude.
I would love to though.
It's just so fucking good, dude. Oh my, fuck, it's good.
My favorite beer used to be the Shiner prickly pear.
Oh really?
I've never changed the recipe.
Never had that.
Shit.
Really? Prickly pear beer?
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. There's a place in Albuquerque, a bakery. You love those bakery. I'm sorry. That was a low blow. You're not fucking crying. You're not crying, Joey. You're not crying, dude. Anyway, there's a bakery in Albuquerque that has prickly pear donuts.
Whoa.
It's just a donut with like a prickly pear frosting. It's so fucking good.
Sounds like it hurts your mouth.
Can I talk to you for a second? Let me talk to you offline real quick. Dude, I've had a bunch of fun things on the drive-in. I was thinking about a lot of stuff. Hold on, are you doing shows? You doing anything going on? Are you in Funniest Person in Austin?
Dude, I missed the signups.
Fuck, dude.
I missed the signups. I emailed the GM too, and she did not respond. So,
dude,
I'm gonna sign up for the mic this week and see if I can't fucking go finesse my way.
Finagle your way in. I wasn't going to. I don't like signing up for competitions. I've only done good at one competition, and I was Funniest Person in Oklahoma City. Got second in that bitch.
That's not bad.
Not bad. And it's and it's like structured how Funniest Person in Austin structured, like multiple rounds, different judges, shit like that. My eyes are popping in this poncho shirt, Playboy.
That's true.
Playboy, what up,
You look
pimp?
good.
What up? Looking like a straight up pimp out here, dude. Looking like a straight up pimp out here. But so I missed the last year's sign up, and then they're like, "Hey, you should sign up this year." And then like one of the managers like literally sent me a link. He's like, "Hey, fucker, sign up." And
Yeah,
I'm like,
me too.
All right.
That's why I feel bad.
Yeah, they sent you, but you still didn't do it. They were like, "Dude, come on, sign up." And Joey's like, "I'll get to it."
Yeah, pretty much. I was going through a rough patch. I just lost the podcast I was producing.
God, I got it back. I'm like a dad with a gambling problem, dude. I got the fucking house back. I put it all on black, and you know what I did? Robbed the fucking casino, okay? Because gambling's a sin.
Dude, shout out Creek in the Cave.
Shout out Creek in the Yeah, dude, I've been playing poker over there.
Dude, well, I told him, I was like, hey, if you guys ever get a blackjack tournament, I'll fucking be here. And then,
Oh, I love blackjack.
and then JJ told me, if I ever start praying, I'll fucking pray for you.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god, do you follow that guy, the Australian dude who plays blackjack on Instagram?
No.
Dude, this guy's incredible. He started out with 1,500 followers, or 15,000 followers, and he bet 10 cents for every follower he had every day on a hand of blackjack. One hand a day, fucking 10 cents. So the first hand was like $1,500 or whatever, right? And won. And then just like, dude, every day got up to like 1.3 million followers and made over $1 million in profit. And now he's doing this thing where he's playing other blackjack guys and blackjack Americans. I don't know what you call them. And got it. And then, so now they're doing like challenges and stuff. I think one's like a ghost pepper challenge. I don't know. But I love blackjack. One time I was at a blackjack table with my mom and she got fucking pissed at me because I pulled too many cards and I made everybody else bust. Or I made the dealer fucking hit. My mom was pissed.
Yeah.
Real mad at me.
Yeah, you gotta know when the house is trying to take advantage of you.
I think Socrates said you got to know when to hold them.
Yeah.
And you got to know when to fold them.
Yeah.
Know when to walk away and know when to run. Because you never count your money when you're sitting at the table. And I don't know the rest of that Kenny Rogers song or Socrates song.
Socrates song. That's Maverick putting cat poop in his mouth.
It's not cat poop. It's not cat poop, dude. Dude, when I was in high school, this is the level of bullying we used to do. When we were in high school, there's this kid, they called him Stinky Vinny. And his mom was a stripper at the only strip club in town, the 203. Jeez. Shout out 203. And apparently, I didn't ever bully this kid, but one of my best friends did. And he said this kid smelled like cat poop. And he would always just be like, "Hey, Stinky Vinny." He goes, "I don't smell like cat poop." And he would just yell that. He's like autistic or something. I don't know. We didn't believe in that stuff growing up, though. You know, you didn't believe in like autism or whatever.
Yeah.
We just called him a weirdo.
It was much more rare.
I think it was just less diagnosed, right? Because there was like they say Stonewall Jackson, the Civil War general, was severely autistic. I'm not jerking off. I'm itching my knee. Imagine I was just like slow stroking. No, that's Joey doing that. That's not me. Make eye contact. Make eye contact. Make eye contact.
I went to high school with a guy who was autistic. His name was Michael Ackerman.
Okay, maybe we don't name drop people full name. Well, nobody watches
this. He didn't even know how to use Google. He would wear 9 hats at a time, and then if you ever like accidentally touched one of the hats, yeah, they were on like a metal ring, and he'd have one, and then like 8 of them hanging back.
Holy shit!
And if you ever like one time, the hallways were packed, and my shoulder rubbed up against his hat, and he was like, "Don't touch my fucking hat!"
Holy shit!
All right,
dude, we had this skinny fuck in our school. He was dating this big old bitch named Louise. And I was always like, "Geez, Louise," and she fucking hated it. Oh God, she hated it. And but I remember one time she was dating this autistic boy, and he was real skinny. And he broke up with her, and she just fucking just dry blocked him into a locker. And he was like, ugh. It was just the gayest thing I've ever seen. It was nuts.
The football coach was like, "Hey, let me ask you, what are you doing after school today?"
My football coach was like, "Do you need a family? I'll adopt you right now. All you got to do is play center for us."
Michael Orr.
Michael, yeah.
That blind side.
More like Michael Horror.
Blind side of love.
Blind side of love, dude. She's blindsided from her fucking diabetes. You go blind from diabetes?
I don't know. Sometimes my toes hurt.
Okay, that got real sad. Because I believe it. Is that gummy kicking in yet?
Yeah, a little bit.
You like it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah?
I don't know how much they charge for that, but it's worth it.
You could probably get maybe a discount if you use maybe a promo code or use our landing page.
What is it?
I don't know.
Put it up here across your chest.
Actually, this is probably a good time for an ad break. Don't you think, Joey?
I feel like the whole thing's been an ad break.
What do you fucking mean, dude? I haven't even talked to, they don't even know who the sponsor is. I haven't even said shit about them. Guys, listen to this ad. Please use the promo codes or whatever the fuck we're using to get you guys these sick ass deals. Guys, I'm here to talk to you about my friends over at Texas Hill Country Provisions. They're doing something really cool for local independent Texas artists here in their studio at the Chill Country Studio in Austin, Texas. They're giving them a platform to showcase their talents and get discovered and let people find out about them. And they are sponsoring my podcast, and I am grateful for them. And guys, they also have a line of full spectrum, organic, clean THC gummies that are not only awesome, but they're also delicious. They have a great line of hats and shirts that are all designed by them here in their studio. Go online, check them out at thcprovisions.com/Mav for a special discount code. And also, go check them out on Instagram at Texas Hill Country Provisions and Chill Country TX. Go support them. Thank you so much. Guys, please use those deals to your advantage, and trust me, you're going to want to do them, okay? Buy a t-shirt, buy a hat, buy some gummies, get a subscription. I don't know. Anyway, dude, I've been real poor lately. Feels bad.
Last time we talked, you quit your job, and then you were focusing on comedy. You did quite a bit of traveling. What the fuck you been up to?
Oh, dude, quit my job, had a bunch of money saved. And you know what's funny? I had like 10 grand saved, and I told Mason Smith, he goes, how much money you got saved? I was like, 10 grand. He goes, oh, you're going to blow that so fucking fast. And I did. Holy shit. Bills, Austin's an expensive city.
Yeah.
It's gay. It's gay how expensive it is.
I paid $20 for chicken tenders yesterday.
I paid $4 for a PB&J.
Fuck me.
Is that a lot?
It's illegally a lot.
$4 for a PB&J?
Yeah.
What are they supposed to cost?
That's free. That's what they give you in school for free when you don't have lunch money.
Ooh. They're fucking us, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Raw.
Raw, dude. Fucking somebody raw. That's such a funny thing to say. Like, dude, yeah, the bank fucked me raw.
Yeah, they didn't even have the courtesy.
They didn't have the courtesy
protection
to lube me up first. They just fucked me raw.
You're at a kid's baseball game for some reason.
But the goddamn umpire is fucking us raw over here. Like, Dad, shut up. Be like, no, Billy, they need to learn. But so yeah, so I did a bunch of traveling for comedy. Fell in love with the girl. That ended, and I'm sad about it. It is what it is. We're not gonna talk about Maverick's love life today. Ooh. Anyway.
And for the listeners, I just want everyone to know the only reason that I found out about that was because I was doing a show, and Maverick was sitting in the front row, and he walked out in the middle of my set. And I said, well, that was nice of you. And then he said, oh, sorry, I'm going through some shit. And then he got real emo about it. I was like, oh, my bad. Sorry for bringing it up.
The night me and my girlfriend broke up, I was like, Joey was on stage, and I had a friend in from out of town. He's a comic from Albuquerque. And I was like, dude, I literally went over, I was like, hey, this guy produces my podcast. He's a really good buddy of mine. I said best friend. I don't want to brag.
Hell yeah.
I was like, this is one of my best friends. And he was like, oh, cool. And then immediately I got a phone call from her. I was like, fuck, I got to take this. And I got up. And I could just feel Joey's eyes. He was over there doing his like, I'm fucking gay. I'm fucking gay.
Not what the bit was.
What was the bit?
I was teaching men how to get women.
Okay, so
I told the girl in front, I said, you man with the huge tits.
Dude, you were calling that bitch out for sure. You were saying wild stuff to her. I liked it. You're like, you'd be like hot if you did this or something.
Yeah.
I
told her she was pretty hot for a white bitch.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, all right. And then I got up and I just felt Joey's eyes on me. I was like, fuck. Then he goes, hey, thanks for walking out of my set, dickhead. I was like, I'm sad. And so that's what happened. Anyway, so tried to go back to work, worked for a couple places. Dude, I had to do something that I've never done before. I had to interview for a job, a construction job. I was wildly overqualified for it. and actually interviewed for 2 construction jobs, overqualified for both of them. And then one company was like, hey, we're going to pay you $40 an hour to come work for us. I was like, all right, cool. So I go do my drug test and stuff, and they're like, all right, cool, we'll call you next week. 2 weeks later, nothing happens. I'm just like, fuck this company. So I went to go work for a different one. And then the day I went to go work for the different one, they're like, hey, we're ready for you to come. I was like, bitch, you lost me. Okay.
Damn.
So, but I'm back to work now. I'm working 2 jobs, right? I was late for the podcast today because someone was working last night at my secret job.
Secret job.
Secret job. I can't tell you a lot about it because it's confidential.
He's guarding all the lube, all the gay lube that he needs.
Is that why you're getting fucked raw?
Yeah.
Because you can't get a hold on any fucking lube. There's no way anybody's watching this. Holy shit. But
we're getting back into this,
dude. But one thing I've been doing lately is my little secret habit. Facebook Marketplace.
Ooh.
You ever been on Facebook Marketplace, Playboy?
I love it. Every time my girlfriend starts yapping, I go on there.
So you're on it 24/7, Playboy. You just live on that bitch.
She's talking about her skin condition, and I'm like, ooh, a new drum set would be cool.
Dude, I've been looking at vans on Facebook Marketplace.
The shoes?
What? No, like van life. Like vehicles.
Yeah. Like that one that Gabby Patino girl got murdered.
No, no, that one's gay. Who? Gabby Patino? She's not even a real. I don't even think she was a real person, dude.
Yeah, she went missing in Florida, remember? And then
she went missing in fucking Montana, dude, in Yellowstone or Wyoming. One of them.
You know, you were on the set of it. Maverick's a fluffer on Yellowstone.
Cut the camera off real quick. Let me talk to you, you piece of shit.
Stop.
Just come back. You're fucking have a black eye. You're like, guys, I was out of line. Okay.
My glasses are all taped together.
My glasses. I'm trying to find this one ad for a van, and it was just the funniest fucking ad for a van ever. Is that it? No. This son of a bitch. Dude, it pops up every time I'm on here. That's fucking crazy. I do love when people are like, they put funny ads, like funny descriptions, like the guy's selling a lawnmower, like this thing cuts like a Puerto Rican in a knife fight. And you're like, what the fuck, dude?
Just racism.
Yeah. Oh, here it is, dude. All right, listen to this description. Also, I'm bad at reading, so don't judge me. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick just the picture of the van. So that's the van. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just a regular little van. Pretty sick, honestly. 2-tone. Gold and black. Not bad. 1994 Chevrolet G20 van. $5,000. Buda, Texas. She's not as nearly as ugly as her ex. She costs less, and you can sleep with her anytime, no questions asked. If you have a money burning hole in your pocket, that's fucking nuts. And the desire to relive the 1990s, don't miss out on the opportunity to sink some hard-earned money into this stabbing cabin on wheels. And that's as far as I'm going to read on that. Damn. And $5,000.
Not bad.
And I want it so fucking bad. There's just one picture, no videos of it running, nothing like that. And I want it so fucking bad, dude.
Can I tell you a funny story about a van like that?
I would love that. Love that.
So for a little bit, I had this schizophrenic guy.
Okay.
He moved in with me and my wife at the time. And he was just kind of down on his luck, and it was a 3-month thing. And then it was like, we were like 5 months in, and I was like, yo, Mike, you got to get the fuck out, dude. Like, you know, I'm sorry about it, but you got to go.
He's like, what about all my friends?
So he goes, all right, well, I'm going to order this thing, or I'm going to get this guy from Craigslist to bring his van or whatever. So he brings his van all the way from like McAllen, Texas.
Oh, wow. From the border, huh?
Drives it here.
To San Antonio?
To San Antonio.
Oh, wow.
And then as like we get in the car to test drive it, I'm looking around and I'm like, this thing's a fucking piece of shit, but he only wants like $3,000 for it.
Yeah.
We get maybe 400 yards from the apartment complex and it fucking breaks down. And then we're just stuck outside. It's like hot as fuck. I'm like, dude, what? Are we gonna walk back now? And they're just like, so are you gonna buy this or?
The fact that, because that's a long drive.
Yeah.
From McAllen, you said?
Yeah, they were like, well, it made it from McAllen. And he was like, yeah, but it didn't make it up the street either.
Okay, McAllen's 4.5 hours from here.
Yeah.
The fact that van drove fucking 300 miles.
Yeah.
And then the last, dude, I'd be so fucking pissed if I was that. You know, that dude was like, come on, baby. Just make it to San Antonio. Just make it there.
Yeah. He had his whole family.
Oh, my God. Were they in the van?
That he had the 2 vehicles. So it's like the truck and then the van.
Yeah.
Kids and shit.
Oh, my God. That's crazy. Dude, every time I go and buy something off Facebook Marketplace, I take a gun with me. I'm not going to be a statistic. There's that. Because statistically, I'm pretty good looking. So I might get sexually assaulted from someone on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know why I'm singing so much today. I'm sorry. But yeah, dude, I've gone through some sketchy shit. Like I bought my bow on Facebook Marketplace during the pandemic. Mm-hmm. That guy was weird. That guy was a weirdo.
What if he tried to pull it on you? He's like, actually.
I'd be like, oh, yeah? Well, fucking good luck, bitch. run 200 yards away and then just run back. I'm like, yeah, good luck, bitch. Yeah, dude, sketchy stuff. What's a situation that you would bring a gun with you?
If I heard a loud noise downstairs.
Oh.
At my house.
So nothing like fun. Dude, you with a gun makes just fucking serial killer.
Hello?
Has anybody?
Please let there be someone in my fucking house.
Dude, that's the fucking move, man. That's the fucking move of like somebody breaks in and be like, dude, you hear like glass break and all you hear is finally.
We're skipping therapy this week, folks.
Like, I get to relive Iraq over again? Yes, dude. Dude, just come down the stairs naked with a boner. Just fucking.
Sorry, I've got post-traumatic stoked disorder. I'm going to kill this guy.
Babe, come in here and watch. Come in here and watch. She's over there just like, do it, kill him. You're like, what?
She's like touching herself.
Yeah, she's like, fucking do it already. You're like, what the fuck, dude?
I want to see the mess.
Make a mess of him. You're like, what the fuck? Dude, if I was a robber, I'd be like, oh, fuck, guys, I'm sorry. I'll fucking turn my life around. Like, something's going to turn around. You're going to get fucked in here, dude. Jesus.
The funniest part is I have a 130-pound pit bull. Like, he's going to get fucked up before I get there.
Okay, listen, you have a 130-pound pit bull, but is it like, is he aggressive to the point of like he'll fuck that person up if he comes in the house?
Yeah, he fucks my friends up when they come inside.
Oh, so you have a bad dog. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I think he's autistic.
I
think my dog's kind of stupid.
Okay, he started with autistic and ended with stupid.
He's not bad.
He's not a bad egg. He's just kind of retarded.
Just a little cracked egg.
Little what?
Little cracked egg.
Little cracked egg. Oh my god, dude! Yeah, my dog. He just loves everybody. So I mean, he barks. He barks at people. So that's like my warning system, or whatever. Mm-hmm. Dude, holy fuck! I thought I had to shoot somebody the other day. I was in bed in the camper. Don't want to brag. 2016 Keystone Cougar. 38 foot. And I was laying in bed, and in my room, in my closet has mirrors on it. And my dog sleeps in my bed with me, and I was sleeping, and I keep a gun. I keep that shit on me, on my nightstand or whatever. And I was like, dude, it was like 3 in the fucking morning. I was just dead asleep. And I heard just, I was like, what the fuck, dude? I reach over, like, grab my pistol. I'm like, what the? I grab a flashlight. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I look over. My dog is barking at himself in the fucking mirror. And I almost shot that motherfucker. I was like, I'd be sad. And I was like, dude, that's you. And now it's happened like 3 or 4 times. And I literally just wake up in the middle. I'm like, hey, dickhead, that's you in a mirror. That's literally you. And he looks at me and he's just like, and he just looks back at his reflection. He's like, I'm going to fucking get you one day, bitch.
That's so funny, though, that, like, your defense system is like, let me shoot where the noise is coming from. Like, that's like, what?
Because they're usually my dog's, like, pointed in the direction that he's barking.
Yeah.
Right? But he was barking, like, and the mirror is only, like, this far away from him. So I thought somebody was, like, on the side of my bed. So I was like, Do we have a thumbnail for this episode? Anyway.
Oh, that's good. That's perfect.
That's fun, dude. So yeah, that's crazy. Oh, dude, on the way here, I saw something. I saw one of my favorite things. Have you ever seen a fat guy with a ponytail on a motorcycle, and you just know he thinks he's just the coolest motherfucker that's ever lived?
Real pussy hound.
just a real dog, dude. I was driving here. This guy had like a orange street glide, fat, but not like funny fat, just like, oh, that guy's a fat guy. Cut off shirt, like fucking cut off shirt, but it was like the deep one.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I got
like you'll get kicked out of Planet Fitness with this.
Oh yeah, for sure. And ponytail, construction glasses, like dark construction glasses.
Yeah.
Just riding a fucking street glide, and I was just like, that dude thinks he's the fucking coolest dude ever. And I heard him singing Toby Keith as loud as I was like, fuck, this guy fucks.
Damn.
This guy fucks, dude. What's a situation that you think like somebody looks way cooler than they actually do?
Like, I think they look like they don't even know how cool they look.
No,
like,
they think they're killing it, but they just look like a dickhead.
So if you go to a coffee shop, someone who looks really busy, but they're not doing shit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like, oh, everybody in here knows I have a 401k. And you're just like, hey, you're playing fucking Pac-Man.
Yeah,
or
like I'm answering work emails, be like, bitch, you're playing solitaire. What are you doing? You know?
Or people with music. Like if someone has like a boombox or something that's just like blaring, you know they're like, this is my fucking soundtrack.
Yeah.
And it's really just like annoying as fuck.
That dude's just like has main character energy.
Yeah.
All that shit. Mine is I love going to like country bars, and like I don't dress up super fancy for country bars usually, but there's always one dude in there that just got out of Cavender's. He's got just the shittiest cowboy hat on, the gayest shirt. It's like skinny jeans, boots, and I'm like, oh, that dude thinks he looks like Rip from Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, you look like shit, dude.
Yeah.
You
Probably smells like the fucking Cavender's too.
Yeah, leather and pussy. But the bad type, you know? Bad pussy.
The gay pussy.
Yeah. A butt. That's a gay pussy, is a butt. Clip it!
He's talking about the gussy, yo.
I'm talking about that. I'm talking that pussy. What's that thing? It smells like the bussy up in here. What is that? It smells like balls, dick, and pussy. Man, that boy smells like the bussy, dude. Oh my God, dude. Oh man. Oh, dude, another thing. Dude, it was a good morning driving in. I saw a set of homeless tits.
Nice.
Yeah, dude. They're never nice though, dude. Never nice.
No.
They're always just fucking someone's taking their day out on them, you know? A couple sad water balloons, you know? Just droopy tits.
Like lemons in a sock.
Like a couple oranges and a guy like, dude, they look like cuties, like the last cutie in the sack. You know what I mean? Just droopy.
Yeah.
Sun-baked. Never perky, dude.
No. You gotta have a will to live to have perky tits.
Yeah, dude, for real. And if you have perky tits, you ain't gonna be homeless. You have perky.
Not if you're doing it right.
Brother, you got perky tits, you don't have to pay a goddamn bill in your fucking life, dude. You got a set of perks. You got a perky? You got a couple perks? Got a Percocet?
You got a set of perks?
You got a set of perks, dude? Dude, that's one of my favorite Little Dicky lyrics. It goes, only perky set I fuck with is a set of tits or something like that. He's a lyricist. Jewish, too. He's a good one. And, dude, I was just like, man, yeah, dude, one time, this is a fucking weird story. I was in high school, and I had this wrestling coach, and he pulled me aside one day, and he goes, hey, what are you going to do after? He was a Hispanic man. He goes, hey, what are you going to do, Mr. Gonzalez? Great guy. Great fucking dude. He goes, hey, what are you going to do after high school? And I was like, I don't know. He goes, listen, you need to have a plan because nobody cares about men. Okay?
That's true.
That's true, yeah. Like at the time, I was like, this is a fucking weird. But now that I'm older and I'm like a man, I'm like, oh, he goes, a woman will always be taken care of, but a man needs to take care of himself. And I was like, whoa. And I was like, what is he talking about? And then now that I'm older, I'm like, oh, dude, you could be like a mildly hot girl and just find some fucking loser to just pay for all your shit. You can be a hot guy. I've seen some hot homeless guys. Yeah. I've never seen a hot homeless woman. When was the last time you saw a hottie that was homeless? Never?
There was one outside of a Starbucks the other day that didn't look terrible, but I still would not do anything with that.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, dude, if any of you guys see a hot homeless woman, send me a picture of her. Take a picture of that human being and send it to me. Dude, you see a hot homeless guy, though? Dude, I see him all the time. I see good-looking homeless dudes just ripped, cut up, homeless fit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just fucking...
Just black and hot.
Well, we didn't have to be black, but all right, you don't have to make them black. Any race could be home. You know, I don't see a lot of Asians, homeless Asians.
No.
You see homeless Asians?
No, that don't add up.
Hey, I'm a kiss you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, but no, they're just fucking ripped, just jacked. All they eat is like
scraps.
Scraps?
Yeah.
Yeah, scraps and water from the hose. So, you know, they're getting all their minerals and shit. Bro.
Alkaline water.
Alkaline water. Dude, homeless dudes in Austin be like, yo, you got any alkaline? Got any alkaline? I need a pH balance higher than 9, bro. You're like, what, dude? Oh, man. Did you go to give like a homeless dude in Austin some food? Be like, yo, is this vegan? You're like, bitch, well, you're dying out here. You better take this fucking Whataburger, Playboy.
I don't need any food, but you know what I'd love? If you got the fuck out of my face, dude. I'm sleeping.
Hey, brother, here's $1. But I can't buy fentanyl with $1. Fuck you doing, bitch? I'm like, I'm sorry. Oh, man. Dude, it's good to see you little slut.
Dude, I'm stoked that we're back, dude.
Dude, I'm stoked that we're back. I've been doing that a lot. Try this. Hey, pimps. Hey, playboys. Try to call your friends sluts. Just go be like, hey, what up, slut? It's fun. It's a fun thing to do. What was the first thing I said when I walked in here?
What's up, you little slut?
That's it, dude. And did you like it?
It's low-key kind of gay. But not bad.
Fuck.
I just know a lot of gay guys who talk like that. And then when they say it, I'm like, stop it.
When they say, I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
I was one. Stop. I'm not like that with everybody. Stop it.
Then you say it, and I'm like, all right.
All right. All right, queer. Be fucking cool,
Right,
dude.
well, I have a girlfriend, so.
All right, dude. Well, I'm not fucking single like you piece of shit. Oh, man. Dude, do you get a lot of, like Uber Eats or DoorDash or anything like that? You ever do that?
No, I refuse. I refuse to pay $40 for a $20 meal. Fuck that.
Oh, yeah. I forget. You're very...
Might as well name me Jewy Smith.
Jewy Smith, bro.
That's what my sister calls me. I'm not even kidding.
Holy shit, really?
She's like, what'd you get Carter for his birthday? And I was like, when's his birthday?
Is that your nephew?
Yeah.
I didn't even know you had a nephew.
I got a nephew and 2 nieces.
Holy
One of them
shit.
had a birthday party on Saturday.
Did you go?
No. No.
Fuck
And
no.
Here's one of the reasons I stopped going, though, is because my sister invites me on Facebook, and then I hit, maybe I'll go. And then it pops up on my timeline. Joey Smith is interested in Kendall's pool party. It's a fucking 6-year-old in a bathing suit. And I'm like, hey, don't send me this shit, please.
Hey, don't attach my name to this bullshit, dude. I don't want someone, just one of the comments like, hey, Joey, I see you're interested in pool parties lately, huh? You fucking pervert.
Yeah, people screenshot that and send it to me.
That's
they're like, you should stop.
So funny. Holy shit.
Like, that's my niece. Don't make it weird. And they're like, you made it weird.
Yeah, dude.
You made it weird making me see this.
Dude, I was at my secret job last night, and it's a job where I have to stay in one location all night, and my boss is like, hey, if you want to, you can like get Uber Eats or something like that, you know, because you can't leave. So it's just like yeah, they're cool with that. I was like, all right, cool. So I don't usually do that. Usually like just bring stuff. But yesterday I brought like grapes, like some cuties, some Gatorades, stuff like that. And I was like, man, I want a meal. I was like, do some Whataburger would be good right now. So I never get DoorDash or Uber Eats or anything like that. So I Uber Eats some Whataburger. And the place where I'm at, you need a code to get in. And I like ordered. They're like, all right, your order's on the way. It'll be here in 15 minutes. Like 15 minutes goes by. I'm like, man, where's this fucking guy? And I look, and they're just like, you know, in their car or whatever. I was like, where the fuck are they? So a few more minutes goes by, and I open the messages, and the guy was like, what is gate code? Hey, here, I'm in my car. What is gate code? Gate code? And I was like, oh, shit. So I sent him the gate code, And then nothing. Like radio sounds for another 5 minutes. And I go, hey, did you find the gate or whatever? He goes, I was sitting in my car in the dark. I was sitting in my car in the dark. I'm canceling the order. You can't treat people like this. And I was like, this is a nightmare. God damn it. I had to reorder it. And then the guy forgot my drink. And I was like, dude, you're lucky I don't call fucking immigration. I'll call fucking immigration. He was a white dude, too. I was like, I'll call fucking immigration on you.
You know what I do get DoorDashes, though? Is I love me some fucking Pizza Hut thin crust pizza.
Ooh.
And if you order delivery through Pizza Hut now, it's brought through DoorDash. And I have never once gotten a Pizza Hut DoorDash driver that speaks English.
Oh, yeah?
And so I'm like, it's the tattoo shop on East 7th. In this plaza, I put the address in there, but it's just going to take you to a plaza.
Yeah.
It's the tattoo shop. And they're just like, they'll send me a picture outside the fucking like doggy daycare. And I'm like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Let me walk to you, actually.
And then that's so funny. They're like, can I have a tip? Be like, you didn't even fucking read. I gave you instructions.
Yeah, here's a tip.
Yeah, here's a tip.
Duolingo, buddy.
Here's a tip. You're going to come to my country and learn my goddamn language. How does that sound?
Here's a tip. Don't fry bacon with no shirt on.
Here's a tip. Don't walk in dark alleys at night. Dude, that is such a funny, like, controversial thing when someone's like, sees like a foreigner and you tell that foreigner, don't put those on. Don't put those on. Don't put those on. Don't put those on. Joey, don't put those on.
You don't think these are cool?
No, those are not cool, Joey.
Look like PC principal.
Hey guys, listen. All right, strong woman is gonna tell you something, dude. It is always kind of like a controversial thing whenever someone has like an immigrant and they don't speak English very well.
Yeah,
and they're like they've been here for 10 years, and someone's like, "Why don't you fucking learn English?" They're like, "Whoa, you can't say that to somebody." But dude, if I went to Spain and I lived in Spain for 10 years and I didn't speak Spanish almost at all, they'd be like, "Hey, motherfucker, learn Spanish."
You know who's really bad about that?
Who?
French Canadians.
French.
They're straight up assholes about it. They're like,
dude, they are.
Yeah, they're like, fuck you, get out of our like country, and you're like, well, it's Canada.
Yeah.
And they're like, Quebec, fuck off.
Quebec.
Yeah, Quebec.
Dude, when I was in college, there was Canadians on the baseball team, and they were all from fucking Quebec, and they're like the first Canadians I ever met. And I met them before I met the Albertans and Saskatchewans that are on my actual rodeo team, and I was like, hey, man, where are you from? He goes, I am from Quebec. I was like, where? He goes, Quebec. And I was like, where is that? He goes, I was like, are you from France? And he goes, I am from Canada. I was like, oh, cool, man. That must be really cool. Welcome to America or whatever. And he was like, oh, thank you. I don't like it here. I'm like, oh. I was like,
you are all fat.
Yeah, he goes, it is hot. The food is terrible. I'm like, why the fuck are you here then, dude? He's like, I'm here to play baseball. I'm like, you play baseball? What the fuck?
Oui.
I was like, oui. I was like, yeah, the bathroom's down the hall, bitch.
Got his ass.
Got your ass,
stupid.
Punk ass bitch. Try to burn our goddamn White House down, you punk ass little bitch. You don't think I fucking forgot about the War of 1812, motherfucker? They did. I don't forget that shit ever.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened? Which White House?
It was actually, that's how we got the name the White House, because the Canadians pretty much came over here, burned our White House, they used to call it the President's House, the President's Manor, the President's Mansion. Mm-hmm. When they burnt it down, they just painted it white, and it was like charred and shit, so they just like rebuilt it. When they painted it white, they just started calling it the White House. So that comes from the War of 1812 when England... It was like a second Revolutionary War. England tried to take America back again via Canada. So a lot of like French Canadians were like a part of it or whatever. And the only thing that was like salvaged was a painting of George Washington so it was Jefferson, so after Jefferson, it was Adams again, John Adams' son. His wife is like, the house is burning down and she saved that painting of George Washington. And so that's why we call it the White House.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it's the current where they're at right now?
Yes.
Okay.
1600 Pennsylvania Avenue.
Because I know they've had a couple different buildings.
When Washington was president, his White House was like Mount Vernon, his plantation where he owned people.
Yikes.
Remember that? Remember that little dark part of history? And then
Literally.
So then Adams Adams had some. I think Adams had some place in New York, and then when Jefferson was in, his was Monticello, and then then after Jefferson, Adams was like the first president to like stay in the White House. But what was it? Oh yeah. Anyway, then I started talking to the Canadians like on my rodeo team. They were from like Alberta, which is like the Texas of fucking Canada. A lot of cattle, a lot of oil. I was like, hey man, those Canadians aren't very polite. He goes, which ones? And I was like, I don't know. They're from like Quebec. And he goes, oh dude, fuck French Canadians. I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. Little rift between the Canadians, between the Canucks, and you could say that. That's one of the slurs you can still say. Dude, they're gonna pull our sponsorship so fucking fast. Holy shit.
Keep it history driven.
Keep it history driven.
I think that's good. I like that.
What's your favorite race?
Daytona.
My man caught onto the joke immediately. That's a comedic mind, ladies and gentlemen. I was gonna say, I thought about this in the shower today. I was like, what's a funny question I could ask Joey? I was like, what's your favorite race? And I was like, I hate all the African ones. It's too hot, you know. So I'd have to go with like Tour de France, probably the Tour de France.
Here's my favorite question like that.
Tour de France, yeah.
What's your favorite thing about saying "you people"?
When I point, probably when I point at them, say, "Hey, you people," yeah.
That's a good way. It really gets people thinking.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about saying "you people"? Holy shit, Joey! Oh my god, that's fucking great, dude. Oh man, I think
you people would love some Texas chill country.
Don't say the sponsor in the racist jokes, Joey. What the fuck?
No, it's that you're mistaken.
Fuck the background. Yeah, it's back. All right, last thing I did want to talk about, dude. How fucked up is the government? Dude, let's. Do you want to call my dad and figure out what he thinks about the government? Yeah, let's do it. All right, dude. Whoa. Let's call the old man.
So no signal. Now what's that?
What's going on with this? What's going on with this? Is that broken? When you say that I'm the only one, do you mean like bouncing, bound to bound? Let me shoot the old man a text real quick. You send. Cool. Dude, if you didn't know anything about the government, like, I'm talking like the CIA.
Mm-hmm.
Do I sound weird? Do I sound echoey? Maybe I just sound echoey to me.
I think you sound good. Do I sound echoey?
No.
All right.
You sound good.
You sound good over here.
You sound handsome. You sound handsome, dude.
Thank you.
All right, don't say it back. Fucking piece of shit.
No, you look great too, man.
Oh my God. After I said something.
Sorry, dude. Your hair looks great.
Stop, dude. Stop. All right, let's call Dad.
Hello.
Hey, Dad.
What's happening?
Yeah, don't sound fucking stoked. What are you doing? Who answers the phone like that? Sup?
How you doing, son?
Okay, that doesn't sound genuine. Dad, let me ask something. Do you trust the government?
Not a bit.
Not a bit?
Not a bit. Not 1%.
Damn. That's crazy. Hold on. Hey, does his voice sound like low?
Like he's got like a...
Like he's got the voice thing on?
Keep talking, Pops.
Dad, keep talking. What don't you like about the government? Like, what entity specifically?
Well, I for sure don't trust the CIA, FBI. Basically, well, all of it. It extends out to all of them because they're all together.
Yeah, so...
I mean, the justice system is an extension of executive branch. And, I mean, it's especially everything that's happened lately. I mean, there's no you can't trust them with cover up, conspiracy. You know, it's a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
How can you get two people to sign on a document that was fake?
Yeah, you're speaking some truth. Have you ever heard of the Tuskegee experiments?
I have.
That's fucking...
Perfect example. And that shows that not recent activity. It goes back to World War II.
Yeah, around there.
Yeah. I mean, the Tuskegee experiment was, I mean, that they got away with up until the 70s, for almost 50 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's insane.
How could you inject syphilis into your
Guys, for those of you who don't know, the Tuskegee experiment was where the government wanted to see the long-term effects of syphilis, so they infected a small population in some rural town that was majority African American, and they just all African American, mostly men, and they were just like, "Hey, fucking, we'll just good luck with syphilis, bitch." You know, it was crazy.
And then they just sat back and the effects of it, treatment for it.
Right, like they had
just took a perfectly viable community of Americans and said, "We're gonna fuck you."
Dude, that's if let's Dad, would you disown me if I went to go work for the ATF? Like if the ATF offered me a job, they're like, "Hey, become an ATF agent." Would you disown me?
No, probably not. Probably not. I mean, ATF. I think the ATF. They're kind of an outlier. They're definitely not in like the CIA and the FBI, those intelligence agencies.
I don't know.
ATF is more than executive branch.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I can't get behind the ATF after like Waco and all of the fucking crazy shit they've done. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's true. Yeah. I mean, you just try to have a cult in Texas, and then they just fucking ruin it. Fucking assholes. You just try to sleep with 60, 70 dudes' wives, and then try to convince everybody you're the Messiah. And what do? They burn down your house.
Sounds like a normal Saturday night for me.
Is that Joey?
That's Joey.
What's up, Pops?
My man, what's happening?
Man, we're stoked to be back, dude.
Well, good. You guys are back to airwaves. I guess not airwaves anymore.
Probably like the airwaves, I would say.
Microwaves. Web.
What?
That's a very vague. Open question is, do you trust government?
Okay, let me ask you this: we got to get out of. We got to get it, huh?
But that's you guys, because you guys come from a different generation.
Yeah, I don't trust the government. Joe, do you trust the government?
Oh no, not at all.
No, not a fucking all. Let me ask you this, Dad: if you were able to learn about one conspiracy theory and you got the fucking truth from them, what do you think? Which one would it be?
Well, you got to go Roswell right off the bat, but there's a ton of. But I mean, everybody would love to know what happened with Roswell.
Dude, I want to know what happened to fucking Kennedy. That's what I really want
to know. Yeah, Kennedy would be up there.
The Watergate tapes.
Yeah, Watergate was pretty much blown open.
But there's like 18 missing minutes of the Watergate of like Nixon taped everything in the White House, and there's like 18 missing minutes of the Watergate tapes that the government were like.
He erased everything. For fact, I'd like to see what 33,000 emails were that erased.
What is he?
Amen to that, brother.
What if they were just Dad? What if they were just spam emails for like for different like depends and shit like that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well,
9/11.
What do you mean about 9/11?
Pops, what do you think? You think that was an inside job? You think there's bombs in the buildings?
Man, that's some deep rabbit hole shit there, I tell you what the next one is going to want to know about is, did you guys hear that she testified in front of Congress today?
No, what happened?
Fauci went in front of Congress and they basically beat him up. They had tape and they had emails where basically COVID was a sham, and they knew it was a sham. They knew that the masks were in effect, and they still made people. They knew the social distance did nothing, and they still made people just because they could.
Whoa!
Just because they could. And that's why you guys. I mean, do you trust a government that is taking your tax money, spending it freely, says, you know what, I'm going to hire 85,000 IRS agents to get more money out of you. And they're not going after corporations, they're going after the advertisers.
Yeah.
85,000 to putting 85,000 agents on the border. We'll hire 85,000 IRS tax agents to go out and collect money from everyday people who already swamped taxes.
I heard something the other day, and this is like the last thing, but I heard something the other day that the Revolutionary War was started over a 2% tax, and now the average American is taxed like over 30% over the course of a year.
Oh, yeah.
How incredible is that, huh? Nuts.
Yeah, 20% of your money goes straight to taxes.
That's fucking crazy.
And basically, you have no say how they spend that money.
Yeah.
So,
well, I kind of knew exactly what you were going to say about this. So, but anyway, well, I appreciate you answering, Dad. Dad, I don't know. I wanted the people to hear.
Well, there you go.
It's an origin story, Pop.
An origin story. This is where I get my distrust from the government from. Is from my dad. So there's that.
Hey, don't trust the government and don't pound the government. It's coming to save you.
Nobody.
Be prepared. Save yourself.
All right. There it is. Guns and ammo, ladies and gentlemen. Guns and ammo.
Yep. Currency of the future. Come on.
I was hoping it was like microchips or something.
You're a fuck you. I was hoping it was like fucking anime porn or something. Joey's just
stocking up on that.
Joey's just rife with fucking hentai.
You got a sick mind, Joe. I like it.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right.
You can adopt me. It's okay.
All right. He's not going to adopt you, Joey. All right, Dad, I got to go.
Later, guys.
Bye-bye.
Happy Father's Day, Pops.
God damn it. Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Later.
Anyway, hey, dude, don't ask my dad to fucking adopt you. You're 30. What are you doing?
My dad is dead as fuck. Dude.
Okay, whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
Vietnam.
Yours? No, it's not Vietnam's. It's not Vietnam's. Vietnam was an inside job.
Yeah, he got the Agent Orange.
Dude, you want to hear a crazy story?
Yeah.
My grandpa was in Vietnam. Both of my grandfathers were in Vietnam. And my dad's dad was in the Navy. And he claims he got Agent Orange. And then when he got home, the VA is like, you didn't get fucking Agent Orange. You were on a ship, whatever. And then they found out that Agent Orange is carried by the wind. And it fucking made its way out to sea. And a bunch of sailors got, contaminated with it or whatever. And like a few years ago, the VA came to him and they're like, hey, Mr. McWilliams, we understand that you put in for an Agent Orange claim. And he was like, yeah, put it in like the 80s. And there you go. Yeah, we're so sorry about this. We did notice that you do qualify for Agent Orange exposure and you're entitled to back pay. And my granddad's like, all right, how much you guys going to back? He's like, oh, $300,000 in Agent Orange. But yeah, who's going to see that money? Not me, because I don't call him enough.
Fuck. Let's call him right now on the pod.
Dude, he wouldn't know. He would fucking freak out. Like, Mav? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm on a podcast, but you're fishing. Your casting's out. Mav, get over here. Mav's fishing. Mav, you there? I'd be like, yeah, Grandma. I'd be like, Mav, you there? Because she's got dementia. Like, Mav, you there? Just keep asking me the same question.
You don't sound 13.
she's like, what are you doing? She's like, are you back from Vietnam? I'm like, what the fuck? No, Grandma's never in Vietnam. Oh, man. Fucking wow. I was going to ask you one more thing. Oh, dude, do you trust the government?
No, not at all.
No, right?
No. I think 9/11 was the first. The fact that people started questioning 9/11, I was like, no way. And then there was a building that fell because of the ground vibrated. I mean, can we talk about that? Like,
wait, there's a building that fell because the ground vibrated?
Yeah, Building 7, dude.
Oh, building next to it. I didn't know that.
They were like, oh, it must have been the other buildings falling that caused it.
I don't know.
Like, what?
My thing about the only weird thing about 9/11, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm really not. Like I don't trust the government because the proof of shit, like the ATF, like did kind of fuck up Waco, fuck up Ruby Ridge, things like that. Like it is a big infringement on your rights, in my opinion. The Tuskegee experiments is one of the most fucked up things. Yeah. Operation Midnight Climax
What's Midnight Climax?
Operation Midnight Climax is where during MK Ultra in San Francisco, they went to like brothels and they got prostitutes to dose Johns with LSD to study the effects of LSD on like unsuspecting people. And do you ever hear that thing? Like if you do acid, you're gonna freak out and jump out of a window.
Yeah.
That came from Midnight Climax because they dosed a dude with liquid LSD. He freaked out, went home, and then he like jumped out of a fucking window because he was like going crazy on LSD. But like the government has proven that they do sketchy shit to their people.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm sure other governments do this shit too. It's not just ours. But I've never been like a big conspiracy theorist. Like the JFK assassination, just because I've like grown up around guns and shooting and stuff, like the bullet trajectory and things like that, the magic bullet theory, all that stuff's always kind of been shady to me. But the only thing during 9/11 is I've watched like videos of controlled demolitions of buildings and the way they fall, like, you would think that like, and there's videos of like blasts coming out of like tens of floors below where the planes hit and stuff like that. And like, I think my thing is like, I don't want 9/11 to be an inside job.
Yeah.
Because that means our government is fucked up. And it means it killed 3,000 Americans for a war in the Middle East for oil or whatever, right? And I mean, and that's scary. That's sad. I mean, that's sad that our government is like, oh, 3,000 lives, nothing to us. We need to go get oil. Or, the fact that like, oh, our president isn't going to do what we want, so we're going to kill him. Or, or an alien crashed in a small town in New Mexico. Because like I've grown up in New Mexico, I've been to Roswell, and they take the alien shit so seriously there. Like the street lights are alien heads. It's fucking nuts.
It's a personality.
Yeah, it's a personality thing. But I don't know what you mean by that, but I just agree.
It's like when you make something your entire
Oh, yeah. But the fact that like, oh, hey, we have, this incredible technology from outer space and all this stuff, because that will like show Americans like, hey, this kind of makes you question like religion if there's aliens and shit like that, right? So I don't know, man. I really hope none of it's true. I really hope that it's all, just coincidence or whatever. I really hope the government isn't really fucking us. But then again, I also don't trust them from their track record either.
Yeah.
So on that note, we're going to end this episode. Guys.
I do want to throw one more thing out there before we end it. It also
catch it. No.
brings it to the idea of cannabis.
Okay.
Just the smear campaigns that were created in the 60s.
Oh, yeah.
And reefer madness and all that shit. I think there's just a fine line of understanding when the government has your best interests at heart.
Yeah.
And I don't know there's a lot of examples of ever.
Yeah. I mean, what's the dude that not Orson Welles, fucking dumbass. William Randolph Hearst. I mean, the newspaper magnate. I mean, yeah, hemp was out selling cotton 3-1 and stuff like that. So he declared that it was crazy. And it's crazy that marijuana is still like a Schedule I narcotic. I mean, it's worse than cocaine. It's worse than oxycodone. Any of those prescriptions that, get you like hooked on drugs that have like made the downfall of small town America so prevalent today, right? Getting, there are people hooked on oxys, getting people hooked on heroin, and then fentanyl. Then fentanyl became a big thing, right? And just the fact that they were like, oh, hey, this drug comes from a plant. You don't have to do anything. You just plant it, harvest it, dry it, and smoke it, right? You don't have to add any chemicals to it. You don't have to do anything like that. And they're like, oh, this thing is fucking terrible for you. And there's still places in America where if you get caught with weed, it's a fucking like jail time, like years in jail. Like there's parts of Florida, I'm pretty sure, that if you get caught with like an ounce of weed, you're going to go to jail for a few years.
Yeah.
What's even nuts to me is like, and I'm not a political guy. I just think this is so fucking ironic that our first female person of color vice president is almost single-handedly responsible for locking up a crazy margin of like people of color in California for marijuana-related crimes. Whenever California was like one of the first states to legalize it.
Yeah.
Imagine getting caught with a fucking half pound of marijuana and you do 20 years And then 5 years later, they're like, it's legal. And they're like, all right, you're going to still stay there because you're making us money on our prison system because we rely on a private prison system in America. And that's a big moneymaker for us. So, yeah, the government's fucking crazy, dude. It's nuts. So, guys, if I can end this episode on anything is buy guns, don't pay your taxes. I guess just do drugs. This has been Mavsplaining. I appreciate it. Get the fuck out of here. Bye. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. Guys, like, subscribe, interact with the sponsors. I'll put a link down in the description below. And we'd really appreciate it, man. We appreciate you guys helping me and Joey out with this thing. And, you know, the teeny, tiny, small following we have. We're grateful for every one of you guys. So, thanks. I mean, again, share this, send it to a friend, leave a comment, interact with the video as much as you can. And we appreciate it, guys.